from Gluten Free Frenzy is here. And Chandice, I am not gluten intolerant. However, I saw what you brought in today for Valentine's Day, and I might just become gluten free so I can eat those treats.
Yes, we have so many amazing treats, from sweet nachos with chocolate chips to red velvet pancakes and fun bento lunch boxes for the kiddos. We're going to show you a little of everything to make your Valentine's great.
All right, and I also love your new hair color, too, to kind of go with the theme as well.
Thank you.
Very fun. Thank you so much.
And if you're gluten-free, you don't have to pass up on all the delicious treats. That's why we have Chandice Probst from Gluten Free Frenzy here to help us out so we can enjoy the party, too.
That's right. We've got you covered with everything. So some of the fun things that I found on Pinterest, you know I love it, and want to make them gluten-free, I found sweet nachos. So you can get, it's so fun, and you'd never think of it. So you can get these chocolate chips from Way Better Snacks, and they have, we just diced up strawberries to make it kind of look like salsa.
Sure.
And then did a chocolate drizzle and some whipped cream, and that's a great, easy thing to serve the kids for breakfast even.
Or dessert or whenever, or a snack.
Anything, it's so
love
good.
it.
And if you have those health conscious, people in your family, they want to celebrate Valentine's, but they don't really want to go off their diet. We cut little bars, my favorite other quest in the kind, into heart shapes, and those are great because they're easy and they're delicious. And then we did the kombucha, and we said, Happy Valentine's Day, you make me feel alive.
Oh, very cute. I love little things like that.
Yeah, it's just getting creative and using a play on words with the things you have. Red velvet pancakes, these are gluten-free. Again, they're the namaste, and easy, and the kids love those kind of things. If anything's colored, they're like, woohoo, this is great. Super easy. And speaking of, for the kids, lunches are great. We just did some cut-out heart-shaped sandwiches. These are from Jewel's Cafe and Bakery. They're little Uncrustables because we can't have Uncrustables.
Right.
So the kids, want to enjoy too. And little X's and O's made out of the blondies.
And it would, if you have those already at home, like a heart-shaped cookie cutter, that would be so easy to do it.
So
it just takes 2 seconds.
So easy. And that's what, you can do all these things at home. This little heart-shaped pizza I made at home, I just shaped it and made them at home. With the brownies, I made a big batch of brownies, cut them into heart shapes, and then put the pop in there.
That's so cute.
Same with the quesadilla and the cheese. You just cut a little piece of cheese and put it on their salad, and those are just ways for the kids to have the Happy Valentine's, but not too much work.
Right.
If all of this just completely overwhelms you, you can pick up stuff at the local Jewel's Cafe and Bakery.
Yeah, because some people may not have time to get that creative.
No, and it's great because it's dedicated, and we talked about making sure everything's safe in a kitchen for those with celiac. So this is nice for them. Let's say you have a hubby or guy in your life who doesn't want any of this fluff.
That's maybe a little too girly.
Just a little.
I get that.
So we made the Happy Valentine's Day stud muffins.
I love that.
And those are just easy, regular gluten-free muffins with the label. And then my husband is, I told you, Valentine's is my favorite. I'm obsessed with it, and my husband is not.
All right.
So for me, I try to do things for him that make him happy. So I made Mountain Dew cupcakes that are gluten-free. And just things like that, trying to get creative with the Valentine's food that you eat.
Very good stuff, and you actually have more coming up a little bit later in the show.
I do. We're going to talk about Valentine's traditions and some fun things for the kiddos.
Very cool. Thanks, Chandice.
Thank you.
For more information on Gluten Free Frenzy, you will find it on our website or by calling our hotline. We're back with Chandice Probst from Gluten Free Frenzy. I don't know why that's such a tongue twister for me. But earlier you got us covered with the food, so if you have celiacs, if you're gluten-free, you've got us covered on that. But now you're going to share some really cute Valentine's Day traditions.
Yeah, and these are great because they're good for anybody. So one of my favorite things is my boys ask every year to play Valentine's Bingo because we get
cute.
It's fun. It's easy to print off, and you can just use the little colored M&Ms, which are great.
Oh, that's sweet.
Just make sure the candy is gluten-free if you live gluten-free.
Sure.
So one of my other favorite things is my mom made this for me when I was a little girl.
I love that.
It's so fun, and we came down every Valentine's morning to this little heart filled with, a shirt or a book or something, and I like doing books because everything's about candy and food. And
right.
So my boys and I, this is something we, with my husband, we do these fun books every Valentine's.
It's like a Valentine's stocking. I love that. It's just a nice little surprise.
Well, and the kids love it. And for the adults, you can fill it with things like a journal or the gluten-free red apple lipstick. So one of the other fun things that we like to do is the random acts of kindness. So we do heart attacks, and we'll put $5 or $10 with a heart and tape it to the gas pump.
Oh, Oh, so the next person who comes up,
Yep.
I love that.
It's so fun, and what we pulled back and let my boys watch, and it was cute. They're like, "Look, Mom, look who got it!" And it was they didn't see us, but it was fun for the boys to know that it's good to do for others.
Right, pay it forward.
Yes, and then one of the other things. So Valentine's is all about candy. Well, here's a fun Valentine's that you can make that doesn't have candy, and it says "Happy Valentine's Day, Love Bug," and the kids like getting a toy.
Yes,
And they
toys are
can
great.
Yeah, and they can hand those out in class, no problem. You know, getting back to basics, making the Valentines yourself with your kids. Those things just don't happen anymore, and they should. And then the final thing is we love the Love Dare for Parents. You can start that now, and it gets you ready for Valentine's.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Chandice. Such
welcome. Thank
great
you.
ideas. Suzanne, I know I personally am now ready and inspired for Valentine's Day. So now we got to know, how's that food coming?
Exactly. You guys have the treats. We have the dinner.
Exactly.